morning. It's meditation time. So I'm committed to meditating every day before I start work, which is a little earlier today than usual because I didn't go and work out this morning. Let my body recover, my knee and my ankle recover a little bit more. So I'm starting a little bit earlier than usual. So I decided to do it live on YouTube to invite you all to meditate with me as well, or meditate whenever you want to. Commit to meditating perhaps daily too, or with me live, or in your own time each day, for however long you want to. I'm going to go for about half an hour. Feel free to meditate as long as you want to. Now this is an awareness meditation and an acceptance meditation. Meaning what we're trying to do is not quieten the mind, because that's impossible. And we don't want to fight the mind either. We've got a subconscious mind for a reason. Very good reason. So we don't want to fight that, because the more we fight what is, the harder life is. A quietened mind might come from meditation. What we're trying to do instead is to remain present with whatever's going on, whether that is a distraction in the mind, whether it's a distraction outside, noises, whether it's a distraction in the body, aches, tingling, itch, cat hairs flying around. Just remaining present with it all. I find it helps to name the distraction. That keeps me present rather than going off along with it. But if you do go off along with the distraction, if your conscious mind follows the trajectory of that distraction, and then you suddenly wake up from it and you remember, oh, I'm supposed to be meditating, what am I doing? You bring yourself back, you accept. That's part of the human condition, and meditation is about that. It's about bringing ourselves back. It's that practice of bringing ourselves back to consciousness each time. And in time, the mind perhaps might quieten. Some days it does for me, some days no. Meditations can be very different. Even though we're doing exactly the same thing, there can be a very different experience each time. So let's do it. Directly after this, I will be going live for the members of the channel. I channel messages for the members, going deeper into our soul's evolution. Let's put it that way. If you'd like to be a part of that, you can hit that join button down there and come along straight after this. So in about half an hour's time. So we'll start off the meditation by relaxing our nervous systems, taking a few deep breaths. Now you can be sat cross-legged like me, or sat in a chair, or laying down, totally up to you. I would suggest that you keep your spine straight. It can help energy flow, but it's not really that important how your body is. It's more about what's going on within. So let's take a few deep breaths together. Breathing in. And out, and letting everything go. Letting what you were doing go. Breathing in again. And another deep breath in. Now you might like to set an intention for this meditation. Your intention can be for the world, for yourself. Don't leave yourself out. It can be to get some guidance, because we do have access. We have better access to the superconscious when we're meditating. So if you need an answer, if you need guidance, if you need direction in your life, that can be your intention. If it's something you want to let go of, whatever it is, set that intention now for your meditation. This is something that you want to receive from the meditation, rather than something that you're struggling to do within the meditation. So let's settle our nervous system a little more by focusing our attention on each body part. releasing any holding or tension that we find there. So we'll start off in the left toes. Any tension in the left toes, releasing that, and then traveling up the arch of the foot to the heel and around to the ankle, and moving up the leg to the knee, from the left knee up to the hip, releasing that hip down, feeling your glute on whatever you're sitting on or lying on, feeling that contact and relaxing it down, feeling that melt away. Moving across from the left hip to the right hip, again feeling that right glute melting away on whatever it's touching, releasing down and relaxing. From the right hip down the right leg to the knee, and then from the knee down the shin to the ankle, around the back to the heel, and down through the arch of the foot to the right toes. Moving on to the left fingers now. Moving up the left fingers through the palm of the hand to the wrist. From the wrist moving up to the elbow and relaxing all of those muscles that are in the forearm on the way. And from the elbow moving up the bicep and the tricep to the shoulder, releasing that left shoulder down. Feeling the whole of that left arm relax down now. And then moving across the top of the shoulders to the right shoulder, releasing that right shoulder down. Moving down the right arm to the elbow. From the elbow down to the wrist, all of those muscles relaxing. And then from the wrist down the palm of the hand and through each of the fingers. Moving to the base of the spine now, we're feeling the energy from the base of the spine and traveling up the spine, vertebra by vertebra. You might want to stretch upwards and lengthen the spine while you do this too. Moving up the spine, feeling a kind of balance within the body as you go. And when you get into that top of the spine, at the base of the skull, let's take some deep breaths now, one into the belly, expanding the belly out. And then as you release that breath, release all the tension in the belly. Another deep breath into the rib cage and the upper back. And then letting all of that go and relaxing. Into the neck now, you might want to move your neck, your head side to side in an exaggerated no. And then up and down, an exaggerated yes motion. And then relaxing the neck. Moving up into the jaw, releasing those jaw muscles, any tension there around near the ears. In between the eyebrows, the forehead. Up into the scalp, releasing the whole of the scalp, feeling the ears drop down just a fraction toward the shoulders. And then moving your attention to the third eye, which is between the eyebrows and just a little bit up from there. Remaining present and aware of every distraction that goes on, both within and outside, and accepting each one as they come up. Remaining the observer. And then when you're no longer the observer anymore, and you realize, you bring yourself back to being the observer of whatever's going on within. Through this acceptance of distractions and the human condition, we are practicing self-love, and do the same for ourselves. Everything that comes up within us is part of the human condition, and so therefore is right. And the more we fight anything within us, the stronger that thing gets, and the harder it is to release it. Acceptance takes all the power from it, and it's so much easier to release things once we accept them. It's one of the big contradictions that we have more power when we release control. And the more we try and control, the less control we have. So that's where I'm going to come out of the meditation, but feel free to continue if you want to. Thank you for meditating with me. There's a power to meditating together. There's a power to doing anything together, really. Whether it's through a YouTube video or not. Let's do it again tomorrow. I'll see you then.